Intel.
Hello, my name is Lindsay Zirkle, and today I'm going to be answering the question, should dance therapy be considered as legitimate as traditional therapeutic methods? As Martha Graham once said, dance is the hidden language of the soul of the body. For centuries, writings have told the health benefits of dancing, mostly as a physical activity, but more recently, further research has been conducted to show that dancing can also benefit people mentally. This research includes the stimulus material by Christopher Berglund, Why is Dancing So Good for Your Brain? He used a study from Imperial College London to answer this question. The researchers recruited 29 ballerinas and 20 female rowers with the same ages and fitness levels. The volunteers were spun around in a chair in a dark room while their eye reflexes and the time they thought they were still spinning were measured. And later on, their brains were examined in an MRI. After they examined the results, the dancers' eye reflexes and perception of spinning lasted a much shorter time than the rowers. This showed that even with something as elementary as dizziness, dancing benefits everyone. This moves us to the world of dance therapy, which correlates with these benefits. During the 1940s, a dance teacher named Marion Chase worked dancing into an emotional outlet for her students. She went on to study at the Washington School of Psychiatry to teach her new theory of dance therapy. Later on, she constructed and became the first president of the American Dance Therapy Association in 1966, or the ADTA. The ADTA states that dance therapy is the psychotherapeutic use of movement as a process which furthers the emotional, social, cognitive, and physical integration of the individual. The physical advantages of dancing are only the beginning. Dancing improves heart and lungs, increases muscular strength, endurance, and motor fitness. It increases aerobic fitness. It improves muscle tone and strength. It helps with weight management, helps you have stronger bones, better coordination and agility and flexibility, and improved balance and spatial awareness. Physical therapy is the usual path for people who need physical help, but a therapist from Spokane Physical Therapy compared physical therapy to an antibiotic. When your doctor tells you to take the entire bottle, when your symptoms go away, you sometimes forget and you leave five or six more pills in the bottle. Since you haven't completed your entire course, a lot of times the infection will come back. In contrast, dancing is appealing to most, so unlike physical therapy students, people will stick with dance therapy. People are way more likely to stick with the program, so they're way more likely to get the results that they need. Dance therapy also handles with the emotional problems of those in need. In pseudotherapy, it is difficult for a therapist to find the right fit for patients, and this can even take years. But dance therapy works for almost everyone. Studies have shown that dance has the ability to decrease anxiety levels and boost moods more efficiently than other physical outlets. For example, researchers Lest and Rust assigned patients with anxiety to spend time in one of four, either a modern dance class, an exercise class, a musical class, or a math class. And only the dance class reported all of the patients reduced anxiety levels. A Korean study from Wonkwang University analyzed adolescents in dance therapy for 12 weeks and found that it stabilized the sympathetic nervous system and it improved psychological distress with those with depression. The promise of dance therapy is that the movement will cause an emotional connection that people can connect with. A big issue in the world of therapy is the fight between antidepressants and dance therapy. On the outside, they seem a lot similar. The way antidepressants work is they alter the neurotransmitters in your brain. They increase serotonin levels by blocking the reuptake of the neurotransmitter. Dance therapy also increases serotonin levels, and the Public Library of Science in 2006 found that the serotonin levels in the DNA of dancers compared to the DNA of non-dancers were much higher. But on the inside, dance therapy and antidepressants are very, very different. According to the Danish Health and Medicines Authority, antidepressants are not officially addictive. Instead, it is labeled SSRI discontinuation syndrome. But the Nordic Cochrane Center claims that this is just semantics. When treatment of these pills stops, especially abruptly, a patient can experience anything from nausea, trembling, headache, fever, panic attacks, hallucinations, and disturbed sense of touch and feelings of electrical shocks to the head. These are withdrawal symptoms, and they can be the same as when a person is in rehab for any type of drug addiction. Dance therapy, in contrast, is scientifically impossible to get addicted to, and there's no withdrawal symptoms if you were ever to stop. On the contrary, some people have difficulty believing in these types of alternate therapies. Unfortunately, some do not consider dance therapy a helpful form of physical or mental therapy. This is because most alternate therapies have not been proven to insurance companies to be more effective. The only options with these problems are to have a long battle with your insurance company, which might not even work out in the end, or to pay out of pocket, which unfortunately, depending on the disease, can add up to tens of thousands of dollars very quickly and put a family in debt. Although dance therapy may be expensive, it is more effective and legitimate than other therapies because it can be used to heal mental and physical aspects of a patient. Most of the support for dance therapy lies within individual accounts, but a few experimental studies looking for proof have been published. One includes a study in which breast cancer survivors took part in a 12-week dance therapy course. The women in the course exhibited better range of motion in their shoulders than those who had not. Also, the patient's perception of their bodies boosted greatly, which really improved their moods. Also, as stated before, the total body movement involved in dancing also enhances other things such as the skeletal, circulatory, respiratory, and muscular systems. The aerobic exercise also helps with glucose metabolism and weight control. Depending on the type of illness in the patient, dance therapy can prevent other diseases such as heart disease and cancer. In conclusion, dance therapy helps people stay physically fit while experiencing the bliss of creating rhythmic motions with their bodies through the music. With the beat and rhythm and fun of dancing, patients can heal in every possible way that might not be available to them through other types of therapy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I have a few questions for you. What information did you need that you weren't able to find or locate, and then how did you go about trying to find that information?
Well, dance therapy is not that popular in West Virginia, so it was really hard for me to go out and find a dance therapist and to contact them. And to fix this, I talked to regular therapists and physical therapists. I go to a physical therapist every Tuesday for other knee problems that I've had, and I talked to her a lot. And she said that a lot of her patients recently had been moving from physical therapy to dance therapy.
Very good. How did you use the conclusions and questions of others to advance your own research?
Well, I had a lot of help with this because I'm a dancer myself, so I could talk a lot with other dance choreographers and stuff. So what I did was I used the conclusions from all of these studies that I found, especially the stimulus material, and it really showed how dancing can benefit everything from all these different studies that study different parts of the body, different types of emotions. I found that with every single one of these, I could draw it all together and find a big conclusion that dancing benefits everything.
Okay, thank you very much. We're at 8:45.